Hello, Flickin' Fanatics. What's going on? It is Jesse Swift, and I am here with a impromptu. All of a sudden, I decided I would slap together a little PS4 play along because that's right. I only got the old systems, and I saw that there was a big sale on Diablo 3, which is now a game I own on every console. I have it on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and the PS4. I just don't have it on PC because my crap is old. But yeah, it is Tuesday, and I don't work tomorrow, so I got a nice little drink. Have you guys seen these or tried these? They are truly holiday style. This one's a sangria. I've only had one sip of it, but it's tasty. Oh, yep, there it is. It's a little spicy. Hello, Scout About. Hey, so here's a fun thing. This is the first time I'm playing Diablo 3 on PS4. Like I said, I have played it on some other stuff. So hopefully we get a few people in here. You guys can help me make choices on, gender of my character, which class to play if you've ever played Diablo. If not, possibly even more fun. This game's been out for 9 years. And I looked on the PS4 store today, and it's still listed as $59.99. Like, this game does not depreciate in value. It just so happened to be on sale for $9.99. So your boy had to pick it up, and we're gonna play it. Now this is my first time really trying to balance several things. So I am gonna have Twitch on here, as well as I'm streaming on Twitch. I have some background music playing. Let me know if you can hear the background music right now and how the volume is. So there'll be Twitch volume, there'll be some background, just vibe music, and I'll be balancing all of that. So your feedback is greatly appreciated. You don't have to tell me that this overlay sucks. I threw it together in 3 minutes. But anyways, I'm up late with my 10th day with my second bout with COVID. Also, the second time you've had COVID and you're going 10 days in. Buddy, I'm glad you're hanging out with me, but that sucks, man. What are you taking for it? How's that going? It sounds terrible. I thought I had it a little while ago. It turned out to just be a rough cold, but yeah, COVID sucks, man. COVID really sucks. All right, guys, so I'm going to bring this up. Hey, look at that. I'm tiny now. And there is Diablo 3. So, like I said, this game's close to 10 years old. And right here, right when you open the game, it says new in patch 2.60. New monsters, challenge rifts, new locations. They're still doing stuff to this game. And for any of you that are either Blizzard fans or Diablo fans, you know that Diablo 4 is supposed to be coming out eventually, right? They had a gameplay trailer 3 years ago, maybe, that looked incredible, but the amount of news on Diablo has been pretty quiet. But anyways, if you don't know a lot about Diablo, stay tuned. Let's see here. I already know how to play. So, do we have any votes on male or female preference? I think just usually click males. Not because I'm sexist, just makes sense. Garth says I'm into my first bout with COVID, 14 days with it so far. Caught it from my hospital roommate. Yeah, it's doing the rounds, and it's terrible. And Garth, my thoughts with you, buddy. I hope you start feeling better sooner rather than later. Yesterday would be good. I'm definitely thinking about you, man. Scout says there's medicine you should definitely avoid. Well, educate us, because I'm not even sure what that would be. Eli, I had never played a Diablo until 3. 3 is actually still the only Diablo I've played. I almost bought the remastered version of 2, but I never got around to it. So instead, I'm just replaying 3 over and over and over again. So the classes are, if you guys can see it, depending, I don't know if you're watching on your phone or YouTube, but there's Barbarian. The Barbarian moves aggressively, unleashing a multitude of attacks on its enemy. Fury drives the Barbarian's assaults and is generated in the thick of combat by dealing and receiving damage. So, he's a tank. Then you got the Crusader. The Crusader uses cruel flails and shields to dominate the battlefield and cleanse the world of corruption. The Crusader is imbued with the righteous power of wrath. Each attack generates more, which in turn allows the Crusader to unleash ever more devastating powers. And yeah, guys, I'm a huge nerd. I've played through this game like 18 times. But I want you to choose this campaign we're about to go on. Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter looks pretty sick. The Demon Hunter uses a variety of traps and escape skills to evade the grasp of foes. The Demon Hunter's attacks and tactical skills are powered by the dual forces of hatred and discipline. Hatred is rapidly regenerated, but discipline is slowly recovered. All right, moving down to Monk. Holy and elemental magic infuse the monk with the ability to heal and deliver crippling damage to adversaries. The force of spirit powers in monk's abilities. Spirit is gained through the monk's primary attacks. So just a couple more to go through. Eli says, "I'm picking Monk for you." He looks a little bit like an aged, like Tenzin or Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, if you guys watched that. So we got one vote for Monk so far. Let's see, go through the rest of it. Necromancer. Necromancer was actually a new DLC for Diablo. Not new now, but it was new a while ago. Formidable opponents to even... Whoops, missed it. Formidable opponents to even the most experienced warrior. Necromancers manipulate corpses, summon the dead, or curse their enemies to drain the life from them. Necromancers naturally sense the essence within each life form, and their magic is drawn from this source. So that's cool stuff. Yeah, I'm with Eli, though. It sucks that you have COVID, and hope both of you guys are feeling better soon. And Scout, I slept 38 hours between the first 2 days, last Monday and Tuesday. Avoid something that begins with P. Okay, I got you. All right, couple more to go over. The Witch Doctor, with a wide range of offensive spells to choose from. The Witch Doctor doesn't shirk from the fray. The Witch Doctor utilizes the power of mana to cast devastating spells, so pretty standard. The Wizard's actually my favorite class. Maybe I shouldn't pick the Wizard. I always pick the Wizard. A Wizard can inflict, withstand, and avoid damage with a vast and formidable array of directed and area spells. The Wizard draws an arcane power, a quickly regenerating resource to cast spells. So what are we thinking? So Eli got a vote on Monk. Scout saying any warrior class. So the warrior classes, for the most part, are Barbarian and Crusader. Necromancer also kind of falls in that, but the Demon Hunter, Necromancer, Witch Doctor, and Wizard are all pretty like area damage and long distance. Yeah, I gotta be something other than a Wizard. I'm thinking, I haven't been a Monk in a while. Monk's actually my least favorite. I've played through all of these several times. Crusader's very cool. Necromancer's cool. Barbarian's fun. Garth also votes for Monk. Guys, it looks like it's going to be Monk. All right, so we're just going to do normal, I think. I think that looks pretty cool. Female, though. I like that it looks like an airbender. And then we get pick a name. Do you guys have any name suggestions? Honestly, as long as it's not really, really dumb, first name suggestion I'll put in there with something. Actually, you know what? In honor of Garth feeling really shitty and having a rough couple weeks, we're naming our monk Garth. Oh, sorry, Garth, you're looking a little naked right now. This drink is really good. I don't know how to describe it other than that, like, it tastes a little spicy. I've never had sangria. Okay, here we go. Let's start. Probably start on hard. I know it lets you go all the way up to here, but when you don't have anything unlocked, you don't want to do that. Garth, you would have an extraordinary beard. Probably start on hard and see if we can try not to get wrecked. Diablo 3. You guys can enjoy this really cool cinematic. Let me know if you can hear it or if you need more volume.
In all things and everywhere, I see signs of change. The wind bears an unnatural chill, and my people grow uneasy.
The lowest difficulty is quite easy. This game is very user-friendly. And honestly, you can get Diablo 3 on any console. You really should. You'd get sucked into it. Hey, you know what? I love to hear that. You know, I really wanted to try voice acting a while back, or like, I mean, I do a little bit of audio podcasting as it is. Every character or class actually has a unique intro in this game.
When they would ignite the light of truth, I am their torch. They have sent me to where the heavenly fire has fallen. My mind is clear. I will rid Tristram of the shambling corpses that have risen in the fire's wake.
You were Jimmy Olsen in an animated fan film? That's so fun. Give me your agent's information.
I smell fear and death.
This looks pretty on PS4. I played it on Xbox One and on Nintendo Switch. I say pretty, but I mean like pretty for how old this game is. Somebody look up for me what year this came out. I feel like it was like 9 years ago. I could be wrong. See, look at that's how easy it is. Just do some punches. And I'm on the second difficulty. This isn't even the easiest. Punchy, 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 punchy. 2012. Thank you, Garth. So yeah, 10 years. I was right. I read comics making custom audiobooks for a blind friend, describing the art panels and doing different voices and sound effects. Bro, that makes me emotional to hear. That's so cool. Let me know if any part of this is too loud, okay? Because I only have headphones on for my games, so I don't know what's going on.
I seek it.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Punch some zombies. Punch some zombies. Punch some zombies. Oven. There we go. Got corpses. This is true. We are all lucky to be associated with Garth. Garth's the man. And now, what's cool is if you guys are watching, I actually have a new skill here. So obviously this is my basic attack, was just this little punchy thing. And now I can go, yeah, this big crazy roundhouse kick. That's pretty cool. I don't know why, I feel like going Yoga Fire. If you don't play Street Fighter. Now normally you'd probably wander around like, oh, where do I go? Where do I go? But like I said, I've played this game so many times. Try not to skip too much of the dialogue in case you guys are paying attention at all.
Are you Leah?
Yeah, unfortunately, you guys missed the opening cinematic because I was opening it before I got onto Twitch.
Tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising.
Essentially, there's a big comet that fell from the sky, and this girl Leah, her Uncle Deckard, is missing. And after the meteor hit, zombies, people started showing up, and there's like bad magic showing up.
The dead will overwhelm us all unless something is done.
I will send them back to their graves. I will save your town.
Thank you. You should speak with
Scout, that's terrible. You thought I would make audible grunts like Tommy from Power Rangers? Oh, man, I don't know if I could do Jason. What's her name?
We've been under siege for 6 days.
Justice. Jason Justice.
Uncle
I
Decker
can't
is still missing.
multitask.
Captain Rumford and the others are losing.
So the reason I went to this other room,
Tell
this
them
book
not
had
to lose
experience
faith.
points, so
But if help
easy
doesn't
experience. If
arrive
you guys ever
soon-
played this, remember that. Remember everything that I teach you. Okay. Left bumper is healing. I don't need to talk to these people. I don't think. Talk to Captain Rumford. So we're going to go back to the opening gates. Here. So we have more things to punch.
I will help you fight the risen dead.
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered
You know,
by those things.
this
Only I
isn't funny.
survived.
This is, I guess, ironic. Maybe it's the right word.
Well,
I actually
have
work at a
something
financial
first.
institution,
Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting
bank
up
of sorts.
horrors.
And I was talking with a member that we had come in today, and she's actually going through chemo right now and overcoming cancer. But she kind of made a similar statement. She said the only thing that's been nice is losing a little bit of weight. And it's like, well, I mean, it's good to look on the bright side, you know, silver linings and everything. But I'm sorry.
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Yeah, Garth, I have no idea in the slightest bit how to use Twitch at all. I honestly was streaming to Twitch just so I could share this screen on here on YouTube and do a little multitasking. I don't know how Twitch works. Sean knows a little bit better than me. It's kind of our shared account. Look, guys, I have a knife. How do I check this? How do I? Nope, that's just me and my undies. I don't have OBS on the computer that I use. This is actually a super outdated Mac, and it won't let me download any software. How? I will figure out what button lets me use. Nope. Hello? Oh. Guys, okay, so I definitely have not played on here because I don't. Oh, this stupid button. I keep forgetting that the PlayStation, like the big black thing in the middle, is actually a button. Anyways, so yeah, look, I got a new dagger knife thing and some knuckle busters. Nice. I appreciate that. Garth, you know how to make a mod? Maybe you could be our first mod. I appreciate that, though. All right, here we go. Yeah. Everybody was colorful, to me. It's a little bit frightening. Oh, it's this chick right here. Also, depending on what console you get it on, Eli, if you were to get Diablo 3, we could play online, and that's a lot of fun. Playing multiplayer in Diablo is definitely the highlight. What's going on in this cellar? Level 3.
My strength has increased.
A chesticle. How's the game volume, guys? Do you guys want a little more? Less? Hang on, I'm gonna try something. Hey, everybody, give me 1 second. Pausing just for a moment. Hey Garth, I just pulled up the chat here on my phone for Twitch. Can you say one more thing, or Eli, so I can try to... Oh, never mind. You're already on top of it. Slash... let's see if I get this right. Garth. There we go. Nice. So let's try. Sorry for those just coming in. I'm doing some boring stuff. People are teaching me how to Twitch. It's a great thing. Boom. There you go. You guys have privileges now. You have superpowers. Okay. So you can see in the bottom right of the screen here, this little circle here, it's kind of your map, and it kind of it uncovers as you go. Okay. Whenever I see like a kill streak, I always think of like playing Halo back in my high school days. Kilimanjaro.
Not enough spirit.
What are some of your guys' favorite video game memories, or a thought about a video game takes you to a very specific time? I feel like Garth has really good stories. Or I feel like Wood. Oh, see this guy that's got like glowing yellow around him? He's a boss, dude. They have all kinds of special abilities that hurt really bad. I'm out of my depth. This is when you need friends to play with.
I don't have enough spirit.
These guys are being really mean to me. Punchy.
I need spirit.
Call of Duty, that makes sense. I was never good at Call of Duty, any of them, ever. So while I'm out here, I got goals on the left side of the screen. Kill the wretched queen in the old ruins, and I've killed one of the 3 wretched mothers. What's really cool about the game is even though the story doesn't change when you play through, the maps do have some randomized caves. So you do get new experiences a little bit every time you play. A bow, I don't need it, but I will be able to sell it later. Look at all this gold. I want a new ability. Ooh, a club. Ooh. There we go. You're my mighty club. It glows too. Look at that. Yeah, look at all this gold. 3 chests under this little fancy hidden cave. Well, not hidden, but you know. For anybody joining, what's up? We're playing a little Diablo 3, and this is essentially, nobody's asked me a lot of questions yet, but this is supposed to be kind of an Ask Me Anything, so if you guys want to guide the conversation, or, you know, talk about movies or whatever, it's free-form conversation. You don't have to talk about Diablo. But as voted on by the chat, we're playing as a monk right now. Walking around with my what is that? Look like tape wrapped around my feet and my glowing club of doom. Call it my boomstick. What is my favorite film of 2022? Is that what you're asking? So it's a tough question. I know what my top 2 are, and they both kind of give me something a little different, but they're phenomenal. Neither of them are going to be very surprising, though. But it's Between Everything Everywhere All at Once and RRR are my 2 favorite. Wakanda Forever is your favorite. Awesome. I'm glad you liked it so much. Well, that was really good. Had a lot of fun with it.
Still hangs over this place.
So this thing over here, she's going to give you some trouble. This is the save point. Stop puking on me. It's like Toad from X-Men. You know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
Not enough spirit.
Honestly, comic book movies just always be my favorite, and it's still like my favorite content to watch. But this year, I don't even think I have a comic book movie in my top 10, and if I do, it's the Batman, and it's down at like 9 or 10 or something. But honestly, like, I love Banshee of Inisherin, and the more I think about it, like, the higher I rank it. See How They Run was the one with Saoirse Ronan and Sam Rockwell, right? And if it was, I saw it, I liked it, I enjoyed it. It didn't make my top 10 though, but it's a fun movie. Definitely a fun movie. But let's see. More things to sell. Oh, just go to back to New Tristram and then talk to the captain dude, and then I think he's gonna have me go back here. And oh, shit's falling down. Do Revenge is my top 9. Was that the one with Maya Hawke in it? I didn't get to see it. My wife watched it and she loved it. I'm not talking to you yet. I'm gonna sell some stuff.
I've got some bread, a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
Selling all the crap. I don't have any gloves, so good to buy some gloves. Oh, that was all it took, huh? Now I'm broke. All right.
Thank you for your help. But
So,
talk some sense into Leah. She won't give up on the idea.
you see, you asked for everything everywhere, like for
Nor should
Christmas.
she. I will help her find him. My supplies grow longer.
That's awesome. I would love to hear your reaction when you finally watch it. I hope, because it's been like everybody's number 1, or at least in their top 3 all year. The talk about Everything Everywhere, understandably, has not stopped. I just really hope it doesn't come across feeling overhyped to you. Just do your best to, when you go in, to watch everything everywhere. Take everything out of your brain, throw it away, pretend like it just came out, and I think that might help you. I mean, it is a fantastic film on its own. It doesn't need the help, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. Anything can be overhyped when it's talked about like that for so long. Got the powers. Cool. What does this one do? Oh, look at this. That's fun. Look at that. All right, cool. Cool new moves. Indeed.
Come.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed.
Mm.
You know it's not polite to go through other people's things.
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers.
I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet too much. I keep thinking that because I'm hurt, I need to use a hyper potion, but they just kind of heal on their own.
Lords of the burning hells can be found here.
Open the gate.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What happened to your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior. He was
Okay,
lost.
starting a little harder, a little more crowded. Take that. 22 kills in a row. Can't touch this. Banana. Eli saying, yeah, I get you. Trust me, when I first watched Avatar, I thought over. Me too. I actually didn't see the first Avatar in theaters. I watched it. I rented it sometime later after it came out. And maybe that's why I don't have the same reverence for it that some people do, because I didn't have the theatrical experience, and it was definitely a theater movie. I do have opening night tickets though for the second one, so we'll see if I am converted.
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
Your
See if
mother
there's any hidden money in here.
People said she was a witch. But
Alright, there's gonna be something nasty down here. Other than the rats. Oh, oh, oh. That ice stuff will mess you up. Thanks. But yeah, I appreciate you firing your arrows to keep missing. Great work, great work. Yeah, I've never had glasses, but I hate 3D. I despise it. Anyways, with perfectly functional eyes, I don't like 3D. The only time I had like a good experience, to be honest,
My mother's
was
journal.
Dread 3D. Like, was it 2012?
I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will find your uncle. Stay here and find out what you can.
Thank you.
Adrian came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I
Is
could.
that a new?
Regardless, where
You guys want to see something cool? I don't know if I can. Yeah, cool. Look at that. Aren't those sick? What else? Pets. Oh, cool. That little creep. Yeah. There's been some new things since I've played. Don't care about that. Cool. Deadly Reach. Strike multiple enemies in a row. I like this one. Release electric shockwave. Cool, cool, cool. Nice.
wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
I don't. If you guys ever want me to stop and talk to somebody more, let me know. But I'm just gonna keep keeping on. These guys are come bursting into the store. It was cool for a bit, but I can't do it anymore. It just gives me a headache now. Yeah, honestly, it really doesn't enhance anything. It just feels like I'm watching a gimmick. It makes it a lot harder for me to invest myself in the movie. I know some people can, but I just never can forget that I'm watching something with glasses on. Or 3D glasses on, for that matter. Oh, I forgot to ask, Scout, you were saying that your favorite show hasn't changed? What was your favorite show of the year? A chest.
Tristram Cathedral. The star fell here.
Yeah, Avatar, pretty movies with the plot barely there, I think does capture it. Oh, House of the Dragon show. It was a good choice. It was a really good show. Gotta head to bed. Hey man, I understand. If you gotta head to bed. I don't know how much longer I'm destined for this world tonight, but I thought I'd like try this out, see if a couple people came on and hung out, and you did. You did not disappoint.
We thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat, save me.
Got some gold. Nice. Oh boy, see? Look at the difference. Now look at all these guys. Difficulty up much?
I don't have enough spirit.
Get me out of here. Exploder. Good night. Have a good night, Scout. Get some sleep. Hopefully start feeling better. Yeah, I actually... Wait. Oh, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. That means the new episode of Willow's out. I waited a couple days to watch the first two, so tomorrow night, tonight, I guess, I will watch it for sure. I like the first couple. Nothing crazy, but like, you know, enjoyable, entertaining. But let's be honest, like at best, the original's like a cult classic. Like it's fun and it's cute, but there's nothing about it that really like screams legendary.
Once the captain of King Leoric's army.
It just has a charm. Kind of like Dark Crystal.
No man has
man, which just reminds me how good Dark Crystal Age of Resistance was. Man, I'll never forgive Netflix for canceling that. They're just lucky that they renewed Sandman, so I don't have to, to burn down their offices. So a lot of boss dudes here. Yeah, this is only the second level. These guys are taking forever. Like I said, Eli, bro, you get the game. We have some fun. I know it's still not cross-play, so I don't know if you have a PS4 I think I saw that you finally got a PS5. Yeah, no, you were talking about it already. You got a PS5? Lucky guy. Oh, I bet those are adorable. Now, Eli, did you fall asleep watching the Dark Crystal movie or the show? Because I'll be honest, I did struggle watching the original movie, but I thought the show was so great. It takes a little while to find your way into it, but I love the show. All right, who's gonna sing it with me? Zombies, zombies.
The gods favor me.
Got a new ability. Oh yeah, you're sitting quiet in here now and on Twitch. Yeah, went down to nobody here. So these are, you have these different abilities, like base abilities and stuff, and then each ability you unlock runes. Like for this lashing tail kick, it says unleash a deadly roundhouse kick that's effective against small groups of enemies. And then I go to it, and then down here I have a rune for that move. So release a torrent of fire that burns nearby enemies. So that's kind of how that works. So this game really does encourage you to switch abilities often, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, no. Listen, I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way, but the original Dark Crystal is a little bit of a slog. And the show, if you can get the basic premise of the movie, you don't need, pardon me, you don't need a lot of a wealth of background knowledge to enjoy the show. So if you ever want to give the show a crack, except for the, I don't know, it was just doing such a great job of leading into what the next season would be or the next part of the story that it's hard to recommend watching an incomplete story, you know. But I say that, but like Constantine, you know, I think on NBC or CBS, I forget, but I rewatched all 13 episodes of Constantine 3 or 4 times.
Minions, stay back! Back! May this wedge hold. Skeleton King.
It'll be a while before we get there, and it probably won't be tonight. But this Skeleton King guy, he's like the first little boss.
As I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones.
Dude, Garth, you are one of the coolest people.
I need spirit.
I will save you.
Help! Help!
Yeah. Oh, I was like, why can't I talk to him? Because there's still more skeletons. I'm falling asleep talking about the movie, or it's 12:30, and normally I would be very asleep. I couldn't watch what they did with Constantine in the CW verse. I just love the show too much, and even though it was still Matt Ryan, CW is nothing like that Constantine show.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk
It was
your...
not your time, old man. Come, Leah is waiting for you.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Yeah, I saw Lucifer was in that crossover. Was that it was a Crisis crossover, wasn't it? Just ever so briefly with Tom Welling and all that stuff.
I have kept my word and rescued Leah's uncle, Deckard Cain. I saved him from a creature called the Skeleton King, who now bars my way to the fallen star.
Yeah, they did. And maybe I don't want to be shunned for this, but I watched that Flash scene with Ezra Miller and Grant Gunston, and I dropped out of the CW stuff. I dropped off of Arrow after season 3. Season 3 just frustrated me, and for Flash, I think I watched 4 seasons. And then I saw like a trailer for the 5th season, and I said, I just don't think this show's for me anymore. Maxwell Haddad in the chat. What's going on, my guy? Maxwell, have you ever played Diablo? We don't have a lot of Diablo players here.
You and your friend here. Time for not much, I'm afraid. Though the prophecy.
As far as Wild and Crazy goes, I honestly, I was late to the Doom Patrol party, but finally got on it like last year and love that show. Ooh. Now we got a club and a sword. Look at me. I'm starting to look dangerous.
The skeleton law.
Nonetheless,
The key.
Okay, so Oh, Amber's played Diablo? Nice. You guys would probably have a blast. Diablo is such a great game to play with friends.
blacksmith.
I like how he was just standing here on this corner. He's like, no, don't interrupt me. My wife's dying.
Thank you. Follow me.
I'm like, okay, then why are you here? His wife got a little bit of the zombie. They are kind of very much in the same font. For whatever reason, though, I have a harder time keeping interest in Umbrella Academy. Binged the first 2 seasons, and the 3rd season
I'm sorry.
just wasn't holding my attention. The new trailer for was it season 4 of Doom Patrol looks so wild though. So I think been streaming on YouTube for about 50 minutes. I think we'll give it maybe another 10. See how far we get, and then that might be a good stopping point. Oh gosh, here's his undead wife. I like how it does say Mira Amon, so it's wife of Hedrick.
I must wait to use that ability.
I've done this without you. I'm in your
Now
debt.
that's how you
My
get
name
your
is
As it happens,
I can help
armor for the city. Sword in the club.
in the weeping hollow. And if you
I
survive
totally
the
understand that how hard it is to watch everything that exists. Honestly, Apple TV has like some of the best stuff on right now. If I were to pick one, it's like Apple TV and HBO are the best. Doom Patrol took me a good chunk of episodes before I realized how much I loved it. So My, results may vary for different people. Get your stupid zombie dogs away from me. Hey, if you guys haven't already, there are Squid Game reactions for 3 episodes on the channel now. If you have seen Squid Games or you're curious about Squid Games, you should definitely check that out.
Not enough spirit.
Yeah, I've only watched about 3 episodes of Superman and Lost, but I have heard good things. Those guys that are highlighted in blue are scary.
Bring that down. I need spirit.
Let me out of here.
This grave has been disturbed.
Take these guys out, and then
Not enough spirit.
alright guys, after I take out these eel things, I think that's a good stopping point for me. Alright guys, well Garth and Eli and who else came up? Who showed up here? Garth and Eli, you guys were just holding down the fort for a long time. Oh yeah, and of course Scout About. Thank you so much for coming by, hanging out. We played a little bit of Diablo, talked a little bit of movies. Let me know if this is something that you'd want me to do. Again, just open the floor so that we can talk about whatever we feel like it, really. But yeah, guys, I had fun playing Diablo. I had fun hanging out with you. We got so many cool things coming to the channel. We got reactions. We're going to be talking about Avatar, of course. We got our Friday night speakeasy, which currently right now is probably me and Allison. We'll see if we have any guests to come on the show. And yeah, everybody, thank you so much. And until next time in the next video, keep it real. Bye-bye.